hopefully we're back on. Let's see if we can do something here. Ha! Spinning Wheel of Doom for sure. Okay. Now what turn was it? Just a black screen of death. Worst case scenario, because it's different than last week. What happened? Not quite sure. Let me know in the chat if you can see the stream and such. Just brought it up pronto. Now I'm really worried. All my theories are out the window here. All right, something's gonna die. Might as well let it be this. Everything was working so good, and then boom, black screen, crash, crash. Magic too. That's what's weird. I'm starting to think it might be magic. Maybe I need to reinstall magic. Okay, there goes our guys. Dead meat. Okay. Crunch. Am I streaming or what? Yeah. Very strange. And here we go. We'll do this. Bring this guy out. Thank God for solid footing. Of course, might be able to double tap it, given that they got 4 cards here. Well, is he going to ping it in response? Good way to kill your Pit Sulk. Not to ping it in response, but all right. Crunch. Yep. Boy, this has been a dark day. The stream goes down and we're losing a lot. Not fun, I tell you. Back. Thank you for that name, Chimpskey. Yeah, I don't need an alert on MTGO that the stream's gone down. It's pretty obvious on my end, buddy. Like I said, just Magic itself crashed, so I think I'm going to have to reinstall Magic and see if that works better next week, but regardless. Hey, AZN2K2. Sorry, I'm a bit in a sour mood. We're losing, and I can't quite realize what the hell is going on with my stream with these crashes here. 5-5, and we're dead. And we're gonna go to 0-4. Another 1-2 loss. Good for them on the uptick. Let's get the pain over with. Jump in here, and hopefully we can stop the bleeding. Apologies to last week's deck. It's already did better than this one did, and this is my own design, so eggs all on my face, that's for sure. Let me open this up here. Now, Magic's such a simple program. I just don't know why it's blacking out like that, and then makes more sense that it's computer-based, though, because both the stream and MTG are, you know, affected. 4 losses! That hurts. 0-4. Bad thing about a schedule now is if we don't do good next week, I'm going to have to take that little break because we're going to be off on the 30th. Padme come back with like Kiln Fiend and almost guaranteed something like a 4-1 or something just to get back in the winner's circle, right? Maybe I won't play this Sunday. Let everybody know I'm like, I'm bringing something pretty spicy. It was funny. Last week we played live Pauper at our store, and everybody that came with somebody faced them in the first round. It was so sad. It was like I played Aaron. He got me 2-1. So I was, as a dad, you know, I was happy that he got me. And then I won every match after that, but as did he. But yeah, we had a real fun outing. But it was just funny, like if you know, like let's say if Shirazamon and Chimpskey showed up, and then that's their first round is them playing, and maybe they are like roommates or something, and they're always playing and stuff. It blows my mind. Anyway, yeah, let's see if we can stop the bleeding. Any techie guys out there know anything about that? Just as far as the screen just goes boop black, I can still see my cursor. Can't click anywhere or interact. I did the whole Control-Alt-Delete thing. Nothing. Waited about 40, 50 seconds later, then, you know, it asked me to send a bug report. That does a whole lot of nothing. It just pinwheels. So, all of this started with that last OBS update. Got to be deeper than that. Alrighty, let's see if we can put a W on the column here. Oh, we've got a really good protection suite. I'll keep this. Open up the yards. Yeah, we've had about 3 in this 6 or 7 years we've been doing this show, especially through the leagues. We've had about 2 or 3 shows where we went 0-5. This will probably be number 4, the way this is playing right now. I got Heroic. Let's get a flying enchantment going here. Boop. Keep this out. Angelic Renewal, not that great. Even here, it's like if this is just a heroic deck, you know, the thing we need is it's not Angelic Renewal. We've only got 2 of them, and yet we draw them. It's what we need against a red or black base list. Next door neighbors. Well, just imagine if, like, you know, you guys went to some big Pauper event and, you know, your first 1 or 2 rounds were all people that were like from Pauperganda that you know and stuff, and just be like, what are you doing? What's going on? We don't care about the lifelink here. We care about the vigilance. So I think I'm going to block that and put Orim's Cure on ourselves just to really nix it down here. Yeah, I think that's the right play. We'll block here. Orim's Cure, always relevant. Tapping this and this. You'll do the turn. The worst was GPLA or from the Pauper Pro Tour. My buddy Toothmaker in the chat here sometimes shows up, and there I am. There he is. Round 2. It's like, are you kidding me? This is nuts. First things first, we'll put this on here. That'll get us out of that gate. I think I just want to play Angelic Renewal in case something goes south. We'll throw that other armor on something else. Whoa, letting it through. Okay. Okay. Come on, let's get the Nimbus Wings. Uh-oh. They've got the same plan we do. With Vigilance too. We need our flying enchantment, and we need it now. That'll help. Sure. I'll just put it on here. I don't know what kind of shenanigans are coming up, right? A strange scenario, isn't it? Uh-oh. Never a card you want to see. That prevention ability is pretty awesome on that too. He's going to be able to block that Leonin all day long. Yeah, I'm just going to let this through. And Ichorclaw will be a 6/6. Yes! Better lucky than good. Flying. And we win unless he's got like Dawn Charm. All right. Well, all our losses will be 2-1s if this keeps up. Except for that first one. We did just lose. Alrighty, let's see. We've got that. Enchantments are pretty good here. So is life gaining. So we'll bring in, I think we'll bring in all 3 of these. Flying was pretty awesome, but they do have that one flyer. So, like the combat trick, Angelic Renewal can go bye-bye. 1 Sentinel's Eyes can go. I think I want to bring in 1 bow. They've got a standard bearer. I'll wait till game 3, see if they got that. Again, we can always throw Benevolent Blessing on them, so. Yeah, Bodyguard can probably go and bring in 2 gut shots. Maybe even 3. All I can do is call white with this. So I think I'm going to just get rid of Bodyguards altogether. I've never done that before. Let's see how this plays. We've only got... So this is the truth here. This is why this deck is kind of... Yeah, right on the... It can seem really strong some games, and or it can seem like it's seemed the last 4 where you're just like... Just not enough. Yeah, Guidemother be a good option. I do love that flying. I've really... This card's really impressed me with this build. And that, you know, you got the Edict backup plan, and there was that one with Addendum that costs 1 that gives your creature 2/2, and if you played it in your main phase, it gets flying. I've tried that before. Didn't have too much success with it. Let's go. Except for the first 2 lists were pretty similar, Boros and then the Blink, but you know, they're technically different, so we haven't seen any repeats. Boros, Blink, Hexproof, Stompy, Heroic, pretty healthy metagame there. Speaking of healthy, that's not our hand. We'll mulligan this. Oh, we've got some nice work going on here and a little on the draw. Oh boy, I have 21 lands. So tempting to keep this. Mulligan. Discipline Man. There we go. Keep. This isn't going to help us too much. Okay, I've got to get rid of that. All right. Let's drop that step. Drop the step. Drop the step. That's the one. The rest are Zeal, yeah. It's pretty shocking how few, you know, and then there's the Angelic Gift, which does the same thing the one we're running, except it draws a card. But boy, that beneficial plus and backside on that has just been... Usually I will always argue I'd want to draw a card instead, but that's one scenario. I don't really want to get down just a plain here. You know what? I think this one might be a little bit more relevant to the game. Let's see if this can stick. What's funny too regarding my little black blink out there is that I will play 24/7, a lot of evenings, much longer than this, and it never happens. So like, it's just a combination of Magic and streaming. I'm not sure. I've considered getting rid of Streamlabs and just going with just OBS and seeing if the problem goes away. There's no real super consensus on which is the best on that. All right, let's do this and this to this. I think I'll save that for a trick. Okay, I'll save that solid footing. I might regret some of these moves. I'm not sure. We'll see what happens. It was an exciting time in Pauper when Heroic was built for the first, like, I remember that week or two, there were 3 or 4 people out there that were, well, that's an interesting play. Hope they don't call white. That'd be embarrassing. Oops. All right, we got a bit of a tempo swing here. Let me do it on that just because pro white's a thing. Played Umbras plenty of times too. You feel very naked when you cast them. Play here. Oh, I'm just going to go kind of all in with this plan here. Susceptible to enchantment, artifact hate, but let's see what we can do. Solid footing. Do they have mutagenic? Nope. There's something along that line of attack. Boop. Here we go. Protection from green. Interesting. Oh, this is curious. Let's just do this now. Throw this on here and hopefully just win the game. I think this gets us there outside of a Holy Day effect. Won't have complete egg on our face, but 1/4 feels pretty terrible, I'm not going to lie. Thanks for witnessing it all. Sticking by my side through one crash. Hey, we won. It's a WW too. So that's my white infect list, as you can see. Except for match 5, wasn't too impressive. Changes to make. I'm not quite sure. Angelic Renewal feels very slow. Even though I've seen the benefits of it, believe me, I've seen plenty of benefits with Angelic Renewal, and it's beautiful. We didn't see it this tournament, but when you get, believe it or not, Bodyguard online, hello, Bodyguard online with Angelic Renewal, and it just kind of bink, 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 you're able to, you know, get 2 protection from etc. effects via the Bodyguard there. Yeah, moving forward, I really want to find a place for a 4th Orim's Cure main. All the games we were in it was because Orim's Cure tempo kept us there and caused the person that one attack, that one spell, that one phase, and we're able to sneak through. So don't sweat record, it happens. Oh, I know I've had, you know, the only thing too I want to say to anybody out there that's nervous about entering a league and all these things, just know that every once in a while, you know, you'll play some janky thing and you'll go like, you'll have like a 4-1 outing, and then you'll bring something that feels unstoppable, like a meta heavy deck, and you play it well and you do all that. And you can just draw bad. You can have those, you know, 1-4, 0-5 outings with like really, really good. It very rarely will happen with the top tier decks. That's why they're top tier. But just know there's a little bit of a saving grace factor on that there too. So yeah, Angelic Renewal's pretty sweet. I just, like I said, this 2 spot's a little clogged. It's a bit of a lie here. I mean, this is playing like this because these are free. So I don't really want to lean too much heavier on these. I'm seriously considering Faerie Guidemother's main. I'd really hate to, you know, that kind of ruins our Fengraf plan if we start having to bring back stuff. I mean, I know we can eat our graveyard with Sentinel's Eyes, and usually you want to be eating bodyguards, but oftentimes that's the one thing you do want, because if you're going against like elves and it's just a green wall and they're at 9 infect and you gotta, you trip this, you go get bodyguard, pro whatever, and then smack. So lots of but if you have any questions or ideas on this list, I'm all ears. I mean, I've been brewing this thing for like 5 or 6 years. In fact, this is one of the first decks that launched propaganda, because when we were trying to do the whole show thing, and then we're like, hey, let's try streaming, and somebody, I'm sure Shiraz was there, he was there from day one, had suggested, like, in a loving way, like, man, you brew everything. It's like, you ever try White Infect? And everybody laughed, and I was like, And then I came back and I made some waves, because the first outing I did with it, I actually won. And that was a tournament outing, but like, it's always in flux. I mean, I've gone with the Bone Picker package, Bone Splitter package, and even Wings of Hubris is a very underplayed card in Pauper for these kind of glass cannon strategies. I really like that second ability on it. I know it does kill the creature, but it's just I've been wanting to brew around that card for a little bit now. But anyway, crash aside, it's going to be quite a bit of time before I upload. It might even be Sunday, because I'm going to have to probably merge these two together. Actually, such a crappy outing. Maybe I'll just double split it and be lazy about it, because that's gigs and gigs and gigs of, the more I talk, the more gigs are added. Anyway, guys, thanks for putting up with kind of a frustrating day, but we don't want to ignore the fact that Chris at Carousel Games, thank you so much for the outing. And hey, we did learn something, instead of maybe if we went into a tournament room, we would have been like 3-2 or 4-1, and now it's like, oh, hey, welcome to the tournament world. Maybe not, I'm not sure. Like I said, I don't see too many really roguey lists in the tournament practice room anymore. They tend to be most of what we've been seeing. But that being said, we're going to call it quits. I'm going to head out and learn some World War II history and all that. So anyway, guys, let me we'll head out with some little Monty Python. Anyway, guys, we'll see you next week with another fan list. It won't be my creation. And then after that, we're off on the 30th. So thanks for hanging out with me. Please spread the word, share, like, subscribe, blah, 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 blah. See you next time. Woo!
I move for no man. So be it. Now stand aside, worthy adversary.
'Tis but a scratch.
A scratch? Your arm's off.
No, it isn't.
Well, what's that then?
I've heard worse.
You liar.
Come on, you pansy.
Victory is mine.